I have a lot to say. Day two. I was I was more prepared. I definitely had the day prior experience. I was a little bit hesitant to come back day two because of the way that I felt day one. I was heavy the whole entire day. I stayed in the bed the whole entire day. I didn't do it today. This was like days ago. I did not feel the rejuvenation. I didn't feel the detox. I felt like a brick. So I determined that perhaps me fasting is not so intelligent. So I got breakfast beforehand and I ate um, my normal breakfast, eggs, turkey, sausage, something like that. I don't remember what the breakfast was. And I drank my requirement of water, I believe, before I went. So when I went to the procedure this time, and actually the first time too, I didn't mention it, I had a head wrap because even though you're in the pod from the neck down, your head even sweats. So I had a head wrap also, which was, I guess, the towel that I brought. And inside of my bag, I packed the same things and also an additional towel to help wipe me off. You know, you don't want to use the sinus towels to wipe in intimate areas and things like that. So I bought my own personal towel. I also, day one and two, I had my cell phone and they had like um, a little adapter to hold onto the cell phone so that you can watch, you know, TV while you would watch YouTube or something while you're on in the sauna. I don't think I did it much day one though because it was so incredibly hot. So the things that I would do different looking back and having the experience, definitely I made adjustments day two after, you know, having the first initial experience day one. And what I would do differently, and I think maybe weight does have a factor. I'm curious to know that, but I would not, being in the condition that I am, skip a meal and not eat. I would be sure to eat a hearty breakfast, sure to drink plenty of water. So day two's treatment, sauna treatment, I was more prepared. I knew what I wanted to do with the dials on the unit, which I had the vibrations off. I realized day one I could not tolerate all of that. Those vibrations with the heat, it began to feel like I was getting beat up in there. I don't even like the jets inside of the sauna tub, the jet tub. They beat me up. So I turned off the vibrations. I didn't need that. I didn't need any help stimulating weight loss or anything like that. Um, I turned the infrared on low, and I also turned the temperature down, and I did not allow it to get to the whole 170. I believe at 165, I was just like, I'm going to snap. So I think I set the gauge to 170, and I did my treatment. So today, being more fed, what I noticed is that um, heat, for whatever reason, was, and I was laying flat down on the inside the pod, but heat was on my hips. It was burning, intense, focused sunlight heat on my hips. I don't know what that was about. So that was extremely uncomfortable. So it's like it's already hot in there, and then this direct heat on my hips. So I tried to shift and things like that and tried to work through it. But day two was better with me drinking the water and being a little bit more prepared. I felt still like a brick though. Although I did have one moment of feeling a little bit of, you know, light feeling, airy feeling, but I ended that day, you know, staying in the bed and feeling quite heavy. So I had my questions.